Hey, good morning. Thought I heard a noise behind me. I'm going live today. It's Monday, and I don't even know. Oh, today's August 1st. August 1st today. And I'm going to pack my weekend orders. It's been a while since I've done a Monday show. So welcome all on the replay. It'll take a little bit. I didn't schedule this, so I won't get anybody popping in right away as I get notified. Hopefully they'll start popping in. But in the meantime, let's get some orders packaged and get stuff out the door. I already did a couple. I had an order for Poshmark. I already did that one. I already did Etsy. I have a Facebook order, which I haven't done Facebook in a while. And I have my business page set up, and I decided to go ahead and post some stuff. Kind of getting back into posting a little bit more. I posted on eBay, and I haven't been doing any cross posting, and I actually did some cross posting this past couple weeks. But I sold this planner on Facebook. Actually, they sent me a message because they wanted a deal. They wanted to get it cheaper. And so I was like, all right. I took only a couple dollars. I said, oh, I can only go a couple dollars off. And they were okay with that. I think people like to get a deal. Doesn't matter like what it is. Getting my oil changed. Glad you popped on. Good morning, Sandy. Ready, set, sells. How are you doing? Getting your oil changed. That's early. You got up early for that. But sometimes, you got to get it done when you can get it done, right? My light came on saying maintenance needed. And I'm like, I thought my husband just changed my oil not long ago. But with a Toyota, it comes on every 5,000 miles, but you don't need to change your oil except for every 10,000. So I'm sitting here trying to take this sticker off from this right now, the price tag, by the way. I normally would warm it up with my blow dryer, but it would be way too loud while I'm on with you guys. So I'm all excited. You see down below? Hold on, right here is my Whatnot username. Go and follow me on Whatnot. I'm going to start selling on Whatnot. I am so excited. I have been doing so much research on it, been in a lot of reselling, like Whatnot shows, watching how they do it, buying stuff. Sometimes I get so like wrapped up in the hype and I end up buying things. Oh, I don't know if I brought it down. Oh, I think it did, but it's like way over on the other side of the room. I've been buying these. So I got this one. Is this a... Oh, this is a Barbie one. This is the Barbie Tommy from the Munchkin from the Wizard of Oz. Well, I love the Wizard of Oz. That's how come I named my channel Yellow Brick Road Reselling. The whole prospect of reselling makes me think of the Yellow Brick Road, because I feel like you got to have courage and heart and a brain. And I love the whole idea about building the community of people around you, where Dorothy had somebody around her that needed a brain and the courage and the heart and stuff, and then realizing you had it all along. But it's just like reselling, and even YouTube, and now with Whatnot, it's learning that you have all of those capabilities. You just got to dig deep to find them. So I'm hoping... so I bought a bunch of these, but they were actually Madame Alexandria. Oh, like these. Oh, I think I got 2 of these now, because I think I may have just bought this one. Good morning, Claudia. So I'm actually looking at getting the whole set, and somebody had a Whatnot auction that was just these Madame Alexandria dolls, and it was a choice auction, and I bid, and I picked out the Wizard of Oz, and then somebody came into the auction and started competing with me, and the price started going up and up, and I stopped, because I don't want to pay more than like $1 a piece for them. So if it was like a pick 2 or pick 3, I'd bid like $2 or $3. But the more you buy on Whatnot, the more discounted shipping you get. All right, this is being a real stinker right now. Long time no see. I know I haven't been coming live. I've been just packaging my orders and getting them out, and doing it live just actually takes so much more time. And this summer, I have really not wanted to work. It's been really tough getting me back into the whole, like, I got to start getting ready. And I've been thinking about that. I'm like, I got to start getting ready for Q4. And But now that I'm doing this whatnot, I'm just so excited. So this week, I told my husband I'm going to be in my office space down here most of this week is my plans as of right now. I haven't really spent even a full day down here since probably March. So I'm going to organize it. I sold something today, which was this. I had to go find it. And it was so hard for me to like figure out where it is because you can't see, but the aisle behind me between these shelves is IKEA bags and other bags just full of stuff that I've listed. So I have been taking my photo box upstairs when I come home from garage sales. I have been sitting and putting it on the coffee table, or actually lately it was been just on a TV tray, put the photo box on it and been throwing the stuff in it and taking the pictures and listing like right away before I even bring it down here. So it's all down here and it's not put away. So when this sold, I saw it didn't have a storage tote and I'm like, where is it? And I had to go look for it. I don't want to keep doing like that. So I got to file that stuff away today. And then I'm thinking about how am I going to do whatnot. So now I'm taking my sticker residue off. I should have just warmed it up with the blow dryer and just told you guys to. I'm going to mute my mic for a minute just because it would have been so much quicker and cleaner. Oh, thank you for watching my chit chat videos. Yeah, I've been throwing them up. I want to keep my channel at least, some content on it. And since I haven't been doing the lives. Okay. I think I got the sticker residue off, but gosh, I don't like how it left some marks on the. I don't know if you can see. See, if I turn it, the light hits it right. See how it left some marks. I don't like that. I don't think you'll really be able to notice it. Like whoever gets this isn't going to notice it. I highly doubt it. They would be like, oh my gosh, look at that. But I notice it. And I don't like to send stuff like that. All right, let me grab some tissue. So I've been really excited about, I always wrap this stuff up in tissues, my planners and stuff like that, which I've been enjoying so much creating planners on Amazon KDP. But I've just really enjoyed using my stickers to close the tissue. I don't know. I don't think it's resulted in any orders though so far. But I also did, here they are. So, I have these cards and I've been saying for the last few times I've come on live that I was going to put a little coupon code on the back. So I finally did this. Let me show you. Let me show you what I did. Oops. Okay. So with your Dymo, it comes with, and I still have the 450. So I printed off these, save 15% off with coupon code welcome back there. So if you go to redbarnplanning.com, put in that coupon code, you'll save 15%. So I've been putting it on the back of my business card and putting it in my orders. So hopefully if somebody buys a planner and they decide they want a notebook or a journal or some stickers to go with it or another planner, I'm already having people reach out to me that bought planners for me last year about buying them this year. Asking me if I'm going to get the same one in because they like the one that they bought last year. So having the coupon code, hopefully we'll start to see some sales, but not yet. I've only been doing it for a week. All right, so let me weigh this. 10 ounces. Whatnot, it's hot these days. Great idea to make an auction process simple. Hope they explode and grow like crazy. I know. You know what I think is really nice is, hold on, I forgot this is a create shipping label. That it's like it just went into Canada, so it'll be exciting if it starts to go international, so you can do it in your country. It is a really, really fast way to get rid of stuff. And, for a while, like I would say like the last 3 years, YouTube auctions had really started to grow in popularity. And I had been thinking about doing it on YouTube. And I think I did like a sampling of more of like a buy it now. I just found like every time I'd go into the YouTube auctions, there weren't a lot of people bidding, unless you were really big, like Mr. Buys a Lot. Like he's got some, but he has like a whole warehouse and he just moves things really quickly. And I think that's what Whatnot is. Whatnot is more, you might get lucky and get some good dollar amounts on some things, but I think the majority of the time it's going to be under $5. It's just going to be really quick sales. I've learned that if you bundle things, you're better off. So let's say you have some video games. Don't just do like one video game unless it's worth like $100. Don't just do one video game. Like bundle it, almost like you would do on eBay. Yeah, like bundle it into 3 or 4 and sell them like that. Not only does it save you money from doing them one at a time, because you get charged. You know how PayPal does that 2.9% plus 30 cents per transaction. That's exactly what Whatnot does because they use PayPal. And they have it so if you buy 10 items, let's say you were selling the video games and you did them one at a time, you get charged 30 cents for every single transaction. But every time you put something up for bid and it closes out and then you go to the next thing, that's considered a transaction. They charge that person's credit card right away. So you definitely want to make sure. Oh, why did this not open up? Stupid Facebook labels. You know how long it's been since I've done a Facebook label? All right. Label number 13. Because it prints on a paper and I need to put it onto I need to open it. No, I need to open you in PDF. I need to open you in PDF. Hold on. What's going on? Oh, that's I gotta go back. Oh, it keeps opening up on top of my thing. Okay, click open with Adobe. I gotta remember, it's been so long since I've done a Facebook label. I gotta remember how I did it. So I said open with Adobe. Here we go. Edit. How do I? No, that's not what I want to do. I want to. I don't remember how to do this. I need to, take a snapshot. Oh, they hit it. It used to be like, oh, wait a minute. Here we go. I know you guys can't see. I wish you could see. Hey, good morning, Texas Bandit. How you doing, Phil? Oh, I have a travel time chit chat that I have to edit it. I got to really listen to it because I think I was on the way from the casino and I kept having a cough, clear my throat. And I'm like, how annoying. I was watching a Whatnot auction last night and the girl was clearing her throat like continually. And I thought, oh, note to self, do not do a Whatnot auction when you have a throat issue. So I'm sorry if I have coughing. I've been battling a cold since July 1st. So yeah, today's a month. Today is a month. All right, Facebook. So everybody having a nice summer. Is this summer where you are, Claudia? I think it is. I think your seasons are the same as ours, if I remember correctly. I think it slowly can turn your best source of income. Yeah, creating planners. They're so time consuming. And I'm kind of dealing with that because I told my husband, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be downstairs. I got to get this organized. He told me that he will help me with my Whatnot auctions because I think it's really important that you have somebody who's going to be taking notes, going to be behind the scene. He's not really a note taker. He's not very organized. So I'm not really sure how it's going to work out, what role he'll play. I don't know. I've got so many ideas. I don't know. I'm going to have to test the water. So I was just watching a video where this girl did a Whatnot auction for 7 days in a row. And she tested different things to see what works, what times, what days, what items. But I think in the long run, like you could do t-shirts every day at different times and you're going to see different results. So to sit there and say, well, I did glassware on Tuesday at 3 and it didn't do so well, but it may have done well on a Thursday at 9 a.m. It's hard to tell if you're changing your items. I think you kind of have to do the same thing and try different times and days to see what works. They say that Tuesday and Wednesdays are the slowest days on Whatnot when I was doing my onboarding. And I thought, well, that's kind of interesting because there's not as many sellers doing them on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. But I don't know. I'm assuming the buyers are still there. I just know it seems like at nighttime is when most people are around, because if you're going to be a buyer, you're going to probably do it after hours, after you get home from work, you've eaten, put the kids to bed or whatever, and then you're kind of hanging out. But if I'm dealing with West Coast people, then that's like 11 p.m. Like if I was going to do an 8 p.m. West Coast time, that's 11 p.m. my time. There's no way I can stay up that late. It's tough. It's hard for me to stay up past 7 o'clock lately. I have been so tired at 7 o'clock. I don't know. So that's probably going to be my biggest challenge, is doing a late show, which I don't mind doing them late, but having the energy to do a late show is going to be really tough. And a lot of people that I've heard talk about Whatnot, they're like, oh, I'm having a really hard time in front of the camera. If people aren't chatting, I'm having a hard time talking to like nobody, or talking to one or two people. Then they realize that they're probably the one or two people, because if you're logged on like your computer and your phone, people are saying that that's like two people right there. I'm like, I talk to myself all day long. I do those travel time chit chats. I do it all the time. So I have no problem talking. Good morning, Anissa. You made it. Yay. Yes, but differently from other places in Europe, we are having a very rainy summer. Oh gosh. I know some people on the West Coast here in the United States that would love all that rain. Although there's been flooding in Kentucky and there was flooding in Las Vegas this week. Good morning, Mama. Linda Robinson in the house. I haven't seen you pop in here for a while. All right, so let me jump over to the bay here because I think I've done Facebook. Let me close that. And I've already done Etsy. Oh, I got to leave that open because I got to cancel an order on Etsy. I sold something on Etsy and eBay. All right, so I sold this traveler's journal. It's so weird. I picked these up, gosh, probably like 2, maybe even 3 years ago. And I bought like so many of them. And they haven't been selling. And this is like my third one in the last week. All of a sudden, people are buying them. You know what I found was weird? So a couple weeks ago, my family was in town. Some of my family members were in town and they stopped by here. Like my daughter grabbed some stuff for a baby shower she's going to next weekend. And my niece went through and took out some stuff that she wanted. And so I went in and just adjusted the quantities because a lot of times it's like the new stuff I have multi quantities of. So I adjusted it from 4 down to now 3 available. And then those things started selling. So just editing the listing to change the quantity bumped it to start selling. I'm wondering if maybe eBay, like if somebody was watching it, if eBay sent a message saying, hey, this item is selling fast, or you know how they send those messages. Maybe that's what did it, but I don't know. I'll take it. I'll take it. And it's a new quarter. I got to remember to use my my new quarterly coupon. I'm getting very low on tissue. I hope I got some over in the other room. If not, I'm gonna have to take a travel to the Christmas tree shop. That's where I buy it. I used to pick it up at not garage sales after Christmas, but this past 2 Christmases there hasn't been very much left over. So I got my card. I got for those didn't see, my little sticky I'm putting on the back of the card that gives it a coupon code so they can go shop on my website. I was just going to do 10%, and then I was like, I think I'm going to do 15%. Give them a little bit more of a discount because my prices on my website are the same as eBay and Etsy and stuff, and I don't pay the fees like I do. I just pay that 2.9 fee that like a PayPal would charge. Oops. Why are you not staying up? There we go. 8 ounces. Too hot in northern New York. It's going to be 85 today. I'm probably going to put a tank top on after, but I don't really like going live with a tank top on. I don't like how I look in it. Even though I've been doing my last 2 haul videos, I've had tank tops on. I have a haul video I need to edit and add. Did anybody watch my haul video from last week for my garage sales? I put in like snippets of what things are selling for. I like watching videos like that where they show you, hey, this is what I bought and this is what I think I can get for it. Because some of the things I was like, oh, that was a flop, right? That was a bump. That was a like bummer. I need to find a sound effect that's like, nah, that stuck. That stunk. But so I want to add that to my videos. Because nothing, I mean, I don't like, don't tell me you grab something at a thrift store and people think that, oh, good, that's a great item. But in the long run, it could have been a flop. They list it and it's been sitting in their store for a year. Just like I was watching the Crazy Lamp Lady, and I was watching her haul video that I guess she missed a vase or something that was worth $13,000 at a thrift store. So she went back to it, and I was watching the video, and she was popping up like this sold, this sold, this sold, and I'm like, she's got such a large following that things sell. Looks like she does a lot of auctions. I don't know if I would trust all of her sold prices as that's what the current market is, because I think people just go and buy from her because they're buying from the Crazy Lamp Lady, who doesn't sell lamps, does she? I don't ever see lamps. All right, I sold a planner. It is that time of year. Back to school. Anybody get on the back to school train? I was thinking about doing a back to school whatnot auction because I got some like brand new with tag clothing. Like I have all those NCAA t-shirts and stuff. I don't have a lot of them left, but I got enough that I could pull those out. And I've got some composition notebooks that I've made on Amazon that I had printed as author copies. I was thinking I could throw those in. I don't know. I was thinking about maybe I could do like something like that. It's August now. What a great time of year to be doing back to school. Okay. Don't put any receipts in box. This is a gift. It is not a gift. It is not a gift. We know you. We know you, buyer. You are a drop shipper. By the way, it's not on this item. It's a different item. But, yeah. I'm not a fool. I know. That's all right. I got my price. Drop ship my stuff every day. Sometimes when I will start to get multiple things for the same stuff being drop shipped, I'm like, where are they selling this? And I've gone looking for where are they selling my stuff? And I couldn't find it. Because I'm like, listen, if you're selling on a platform I'm not, which there's not very many left that I'm not selling on, I will go and find where you're selling it so I can start selling it there. But only if it's going to be worth my time and effort. Otherwise, take my item, just stick my card in here. And this is a flat rate envelope. How'd you sleep last night, Mother? Just been having a tough time sleeping. What about you, Anissa? Did you finally get your sleep schedule figured out? I know you all through the spring, you were just struggling with your sleep. All right, flat rate. And printing it from eBay because eBay's flat rate is cheaper than pirate ship. It fell on the ground. I was running it over. Flat rate envelope. It's only 8 cents cheaper, by the way. So I've been trying to ship more and more through pirate ship, and I had done a like the end of day scan for my post office, and he's like, it won't scan, like it wouldn't scan. So he's like, don't bother doing it. But I started doing it because one time I brought him, or my husband dropped off a package, probably it was a couple months ago, and he'd never scanned it till the next day. So I had to give him an earful and tell him how important it is for our businesses. They usually send messages to watchers and likers saying, run, only one left. Yeah, Claudia, so a lot of times when I have multiples, I just put them all in. Like if I got 10 of them, I'll just put 10 in. I don't have time to sit there and watch them and keep track and stuff. But I do know people who do multiples and they'll only put 1 or 2 at a time. Let's say you do like estate sales and you're clearing out people's estates and I've heard about this. This person came across this highly hard to find item, but they had like 50 of them. This guy was a collector or he made them. I can't remember what it was, but there was 50 of them. And he said that he realized that he should not sell all 50 at once. He should sell, let's say it was this. He would, instead of listing, I got 50 of these, and let's say they were going for $1,000 a piece. He would put only 1 at a time because that way the person felt like this is the last one. This is a hard to find item, not knowing that there's going to be another one coming in right after it. So that really worked out very well for that individual, whatever that is. I don't have time. So I had 2 of these. I just sold 1. I got another one left. But yeah, so I think there must be something like, oh, this item's moving fast, or because I'll get sometimes things and I'm like, and sometimes it's my own things. I'll get something and I'll be like, that's not moving fast. That's not doing nothing. I've had it for 2 years. I guess if it's on your like watch list and you've been watching it for 2 years. And sometimes I'm like, well, if you haven't pulled the trigger yet, what are you waiting for? That's why I'm okay with the whole like ending a listing and relisting it, because I feel like some people are like, oh, but you lose your Google standing, and if you've got watchers, like, listen, if I had it listed for 3 years and they haven't bought it yet, they're probably not going to buy it. They probably added it and forgot and bought it somewhere else or whatever. So my whole thing is, now I've been trying to end them every 6 months. So I think right now I'm down to a year. So I don't think I have anything that shows that it's older than a year, even though the stuff has been listed for longer than a year. I have ended and relisted it. I took the price off this, right? Yes. Okay. These fit so nice in here. I like my flat rates. Okay, print label. I'm hungry this morning. Oh, it's international. Oh, that's right. This was a repeat buyer. I gotta take it out of this. Wasted an envelope. Because it's going international. I was just commenting on a group. So I've talked about this Facebook group I'm a member of, eBay Haunt or something like that. It's a long name. And there was this whole conversation about international shipping. And so many of the people are still so like, oh, I'm not doing international. I got screwed and la la la, whatever. And then other people are like, only GSP. I only do the global shipping program. That have all these protections. Like, man, when I started shipping directly to my customers, my international sales have been so consistent. I don't think I would ever go back to doing GSP. And there's only certain things I won't ship, like health and beauty. Some countries I block, like Brazil, because they got such strict regulations. Of course, now Germany, because you have to like pay, you have to ship certain way. I don't know, some weird thing. But this one is going to Malta. Like I said, she is a repeat customer. You might think, Malta. I don't even know where Malta is. So Anissa, I'm so sorry that your sleep is still awful. It stinks when you don't get a good night's sleep. It makes you like that hangry where you're like angry and hungry, but you're tired and hungry, or tired and hungry, tired and angry. Come here. We gotta weigh you. 1.2. So 1 pound, 2 ounces. Where's my measuring tape? Here it is. Let's see how big you are, because I folded you over. So let's just say 11. Well, we'll just say 11. That's going up. Oh, I don't want to do it on eBay. So look at that. So I'm going to tell you guys. So here's the item. I'm going to share my screen. Share my screen. So I just put the information in. And for the size, I can't scroll up because you'll see my customer's information. But eBay International Standard is $25. If I was doing the global shipping program, I would pay the $760 or $752 to get it to Kentucky. And then the customer, so the customer would pay that, and then the customer would pay from Kentucky to them. So it's double postage they're getting charged. So this is the eBay standard, international standard. This is one of the cheaper options. So when you do the international standard, it goes to like a hub, kind of like Kentucky, and then it gets sent off again. So there's still a little bit of a delay. As you can see, September 6th to October 13th, they'll get this. $25. Where if I was to do direct international, they would get it August 9th to September 12th for $28.50. $3.50 difference. But I'm going to do pirate ship, and I'm going to tell you how much it is through pirate ship. But I got to stop sharing because I don't want you to see their address. Not that you're going to go to Malta or anything and stalk my customer. So let's see. We got an envelope. And it is, what did I say? 11, wasn't it? I'll just say 12. No, I don't remember. 1 pound, 2 ounces. Describe what you're selling. Planner. 1. I think it was $19. Total pound. 1. Harmonizing. Let me see if they collected tax on this. Show more. Oh, let me go back. Because if they collected the tax, then I'll put the VAT number in if I can see it. Yes, so they did collect VAT. They paid $25 in shipping, by the way. So they'll pay like that price that they selected. That's what they pay. But I'm going to tell you how much it actually costs. All right, copy to clipboard. I got to put in the VAT. Paste. Don't need all of that. I'm just going to choose that. Get rates. $18.99. So let's say $19. So that means I make $6 on shipping. They paid $25 and it's going to cost me like $19. And this says estimated delivery in 1 to 3 weeks. If I was to ship it UPS, $47 more. Oof. That's a lot of money. Honey. Print. So what's nice about this is, put this over my address right here. This does go to the Pirate Ship Export Sorting Center, and it gets sorted and shipped from there. But they've been really quick with stuff. I've been really happy with it. So you filled out the insurance, or not the insurance, but the customs form when you go through Pirate Ship. You fill it out all online, but it doesn't print it on your label. Or if you were to do direct international shipping, like let's say I was going to Canada, because Canada doesn't do this, doesn't go to this sorting center, it would actually just print right on your label. But I was so surprised by the amount of people who are longtime sellers who don't do international or still only do the GSP. I don't know. It's just very weird. Okay, so let's go back to eBay here. All right, so this is the one they said, don't put any receipts in box. This is a gift. I don't know. What do you think? You think they bought this? It could be. It could be a gift. Let's see. They've only purchased 11 items. Let's see where it's going to. Right, different last name. Could be a friend, I guess. It's going to Tennessee, and they're from Texas. So, could be a friend. So, all right. So I got this. I sold it for $24.78. I paid $3 on clearance. It's actually a set of 3 nesting containers, and they're acrylic. They're not glass, but I bet you they're still. I put down 2 pounds. All right. How am I going to package this? Let's see. I need a 9-inch box. I might just do a 12-12 box. I don't know if I have a 9. I used to have some like 994s. I need some 994s. I need to get more of those. Now is the time to start buying your boxes for Q4. Oh, I wonder. No, I won't. This is an 8 bucks. I don't think it'll fit in here. Listen, they told me not to put a receipt in it, so I won't, but I'm going to ship it in an eBay box with eBay tape. Let's see if it fits in here. Because I said 9 based upon how much bubble wrap I'm going to put on it. Oh, I think I'm going to try it. I'm going to give it a shot. Let's see if it will fit. I mean, even though it's not glass, it can still break. So how many of you have, so we were talking about Whatnot earlier, how many of you have signed up for Whatnot, and or how many of you have gone and looked at Whatnot for buying, have checked it out? And what do y'all think? I'm going to tape this. I like to tape with my eBay tape. They're going to know you bought them the gift on eBay. Why is it that even as a seller, it's like when you hear eBay, you always think like cheap. Yeah, somebody saved money. You don't think, oh, that's a really nice gift that you sent somebody. But you're like, oh, but you bought it on eBay? I don't know. Even as an eBay seller, I kind of think that. But how is it any different than if I would have sold this on Amazon or Walmart or wherever? Like, it's not any different. Still the same item. I'm going to try. Oh, yeah. I think it'll be all right. I think it's going to be okay in this box. I think I might cut this box down. Maybe save me some money. Did I say priority on this? Yeah, 2 pounds. I wish they made a box that was in between the 776 and the 1212.8. That wasn't flat rate, because I know they got something that are flat rate. I need to give you guys a link to my Whatnot. So you go and follow me on Whatnot. I need some followers. It's weird when I go into a show and, you know, as a buyer, and how many people all of a sudden I'll get notification that I got a new follower. I don't know if this is smart or not, but I've been going into people's shows and I'm looking at their solds and I'm following anybody who bought from them, hoping that people will follow me back. Because I'm like, if you're buying on that show, then that means you're a buyer, and that's what I need, buyers. But just having people in the chat to chat with would be very helpful. Oh, I went in a room last night. Their music was so loud. The person hosting it was having to talk like enormously loud. Okay, so 110. That was a lot heavier than I thought it was going to be. Let's check it on eBay and let's check it on Pirate Ship. It's like 5 something. Let's just put in 6. 886. It says $8.85. How much did she pay? $9.12. And it's going to Joan. 886. 886. 110. Did I say 110 earlier, or did that go up in size? I said 110. So $8.85 on eBay. $8.82. So I can save 3 cents going through Pirate Ship. Not worth the time for 3 cents to even go back and forth and check it. But sometimes it is a big difference. I think people buy her stuff that watch her. I could be wrong. Yeah, I know. Anissa, you said that a long time ago. I think you're right. That's the crazy lamp lady. I think that's what it is for anybody. So like Cincinnati Pickers on Whatnot, he's got like 12,000 followers. So obviously the higher the following you have, the better it is for you, which bravo to them. Bravo to them. I've not checked it out at all. I spend too much time online as it is. Yeah, somebody had one of the videos I was watching today, she was saying that as a reseller, you got to really check yourself because it's easy to get in there and find yourself watching. So Saturday night, my husband was watching TV in the living room and I was like, I'm going to go to bed. I was tired. 7 o'clock. I was tired. I took a bath. Then I crawled in bed. Said, I'm going to put on Whatnot and see who's on and like, what are they selling? I've been going to all the estate sale ones that I go. That's like the primary category I go to because it's a mishmash of a bunch of stuff. And I watched until 11 p.m. It was actually really fun. And I was hoping that that Paul Philly Flipper would pop in here today because sometimes he pops in just to say hi and scatters out. But there was a guy who does the estate or storage auctions. Like he buys stuff from storage auctions. And he was unwrapping Renee and Jake were the 2 names on the boxes. And so he was like unwrapping Renee stuff. There was a vibrator in one of the boxes he auctioned off because people were like, auction it off. I think it was new in the box. I caught the tail end of it because I left for a little bit to go grab something to drink, came back, and that's what he was at the end of it auctioning it off. But every time you get excited for Jake's because you would get random video games and they were never like a whole box of video games. It would be like a video game in a box or 3 video games or like it was just very random. Sometimes the case would be in one box and the game in another one. But he was opening the boxes in between auctioning stuff off. And it was exciting because you just didn't know what he was going to find. And then if he found something really good, he would throw it up. Or sometimes he would think it wasn't any good and he would throw it back in the box and throw the box to the side and to go grab the next box. And somebody would say, hey, auction off that M&M penguin. Like, I want that penguin. And he was like, really? Like, he didn't think anybody would want him to auction it. But people would be like, yeah, auction that off. So he would throw it up there and sell it. And sometimes he's like, yeah, there was a Pioneer Woman book and he threw that to the side and somebody said, oh, I'll take the Pioneer Woman book. And he goes, okay, I'll start it at $1. She was the only one to get it. At the time, if I would have already bought something, I ended up buying some Yu-Gi-Oh cards from him for my son. I probably would have bid on that Pioneer Woman book for $1, but the shipping was so high. But if you've already purchased one item, like there were some things he was getting rid of, let's say for like this, shipping would have been an additional 50 cents. So it was cheap enough that once you do the initial buy, shipping afterwards is really cheap. Can you watch it from your laptop? Yes, you can. You can watch it from your laptop, but I don't know if you can. There was something I couldn't do. Oh, enter a giveaway. I had to do that from the phone. So if you don't care about that, then yeah. Um, so a lot of people they'll start their shows off with selling things like this that are lightweight, and they say because like this will be like $4 shipping, but then the next item that you like, if you do a heavier item, it's I guess ends up being a lot cheaper than if you started off with some heavier. Like if you started off with priority mail items at $9, is what most of the priority mail I see. If you start off with your $9 items, I guess it's not as good of a deal in the long run. I don't know how true that is, but it would be interesting to find out. Oh man, I've been selling a lot to Oklahoma lately. Okay, let's package up this little fella here. So I got this at a garage sale for 50 cents. And it sold for $15.99. 50 cents. 21.38 all in. This person is on this little penguin. I think it might fit in here. I think it might fit in here. Alrighty, I think it is. Going to California. California. Just be careful when they open it. Well, they can rip it up here. Let's see how much you weigh. Going to North Highlands. 5 ounces. Could have probably put it in a box. Then it would have gone up a little bit. Only $4.15 to ship it. Sorry, I wish I could, but I can't follow you because I'm in Europe. Oh, that's true. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you. I appreciate you showing up here. I feel like it's resellers unloading their junk. Yeah, in some ways it probably is, but in others, I don't think so. So the ones that are really regular, I've noticed that they talk about, like they source specifically for whatnot. So when they're going to garage sales or thrift stores, they're specifically looking for stuff that they know that they can flip onto whatnot. I don't, maybe at first, like the stuff I'm going to be selling, it's stuff that I've had on eBay for a while. Like if I do those t-shirts, um, if I do for July, there was a lot of Christmas in July, but as Christmas gets closer, I might do a Christmas one and just pull some of my Christmas items. I mean, I figure there's people that are on there buying that are just, there's a lot of anti-eBay people out there. So I think that it's kind of marketing those. And there are people who just get wrapped up in buying stuff. Like you don't mean to, but you just, before you know it, you're buying something. And then once you buy one thing, again, with the shipping, if you can pick up another thing for a couple bucks, especially if you need it. I did a dance company buyout last summer. I still have a billion pointy shoes and dance clothes. Whatnot it. I just bookmarked. So you can follow people, but if they already have a show scheduled, which today I want to schedule a show so people can start bookmarking that besides following me. I just bookmarked a show this morning of somebody who's selling VHSs because I want to watch like how is that going to go? Like somebody selling a bunch of VHSs. And last night I started watching somebody who was doing cassettes and CDs because this weekend I'm having a garage sale. My in-laws, as those my regulars in here know, have moved over here and they lived with me for a while last winter, but they finally are going through their storage unit and they're getting rid of they brought so much stuff over that they should have just gotten rid of before they even moved. But they having a garage sale, and I watched a show last week, and I think I'm going to do this someday next week after the garage sale. Is the person walks around with their phone and they show you all the stuff on the table and they're like, hey, if you see something, let me know and I'll run it. And let's say you're showing it and they're like, oh yeah, I got a lot of angels. My mother-in-law had an angel collection. And let's say somebody's like, oh, what's that Precious Moments angel Christmas ornament? Then I can be like, oh yeah, okay, I'm going to start it for $2. right? Because I'm just looking at clearing the stuff out of here. So in that case, that's not really unloading my junk because it's never been listed. And people can look and pick stuff out. And it's not bad because, well, I mean, I enjoyed that because you don't know what the camera's going to go to next. So it's kind of like the whole with that person unboxing stuff. It was the whole entertainment value plus some selling buying type of thing versus I've gone into some stores and I've been watching a lot of YouTube whatnot on people saying like this is how you should do like and Eckhart's been doing a lot of videos on that, and her whole thing is you have to take pictures ahead of time. You have to make a list of everything that you're going to be selling so people know. Well, I'll go into a show and I'll see that they're auctioning off a bowl, and then I'll go and look see what else they got listed, and I'll be like, "Oh yeah, nothing I'm interested in," and I'll just leave. Where they would kept my attention more if I didn't know what they're going to come up with next. So, I don't know. I guess they all have their kind of like pros and cons of how you do it. So I'm going to try different ways and see. All right, I sold a shirt. See, I'm going to put this one in my shirt, my back to school. This is a fruit basket. It's an anime. I don't know it, but I got a subscription to the Loot box, what was anime themed, for my son for Christmas a few years ago. And he gave me a bunch of the stuff back that he didn't want out of the boxes. And this was one of them. So I guess all in all, it was kind of free to me, even though I paid for the box. And this one sold for $15 plus shipping. Oh, it's been cut. Let's do a bigger bag. I shall remain silent on Anne. I know. So every time I watch her videos, I think of you. So you and I need to you need to tell me what's up with that. What is it? Because I don't mind her. I have no issues when I watch her. Okay, this is actually way too big. So have you done a whatnot? So I have not. I just did my onboarding last week on Wednesday. I don't want to waste a big envelope. And I'll tell onboarding was not so bad. You take a quiz at the end, but they tell you that whether you pass the quiz or not, you still get approved. So the quiz was wicked easy. So they just want to make sure you're paying attention. The quiz was something like, so with Whatnot, they provide you with all the labels. So the buyer pays for shipping. There is no free shipping on Whatnot. It's all the buyer pays shipping. So unless it's a giveaway. And so what they were doing was, so what they do is it's like, like Poshmark, where the buyer pays shipping and then they provide you with a label. So they do that. And so one of the questions is like, can I print my own labels from pirate ship? It was like a multiple choice, and the thing was like, Whatnot provides me my mailing label, and then it had all these different things. So they were really simple questions, very simple. And I think there was 3 questions. I was worried because people were like, "Oh, there's a quiz at the end." I'm thinking, "Oh my gosh, I gotta pay attention." There's a quiz at the end. I can't remember, was this 6 or 7? 7. 7. All right. $3.88. So they are going to be coming out with media mail, which I think will be really good for the media, especially books. Because if I'm shipping a CD or a cassette, I'm probably just going to ship it first class anyhow. There's not that much of a savings. And in the long run, somebody's just going to get it so much quicker. So your customer satisfaction is going to be better if you just do first class. But when it comes to books, I think that's where the big thing is. Again, that Pioneer Woman cookbook was starting at $1 bid, but it was $9 shipping. And I'm like, I'm not paying, $10 total. And I think it ended up going for $5 or $6, but no, I didn't want to do that. All right, so I bought a ton of these at a garage sale this summer, and somebody sent me an offer for $15.50. I don't remember what I was selling them for. I think 19, and I accepted it. So I was like, well, what the heck? They've been listed. I paid 50 cents, by the way, for this. I'm going to put that. It'll be okay if that gets crossed out. I don't know if they want the box to be perfect. Like if it was for like a movie set or something. It doesn't look like it's going to a movie set. Looks like it's going to Brian. Brian wants some nylons. 9 ounces. So I think the thing with during the onboarding with Whatnot, I'm sure I'm doing a lot of talk about Whatnot today. Just 'cause I'm really excited. But one of the things that they were talking about was getting in on the ground floor of different apps. And, like if you're on the ground floor of Poshmark and, just starting at the beginning, how it kind of does give you some advantage. Think about if you're on the ground floor of Amazon, like all those things were just opened up to you. It just would have been so, so great to be on the ground floor. And I know this is completely different because there's not that much of a benefit. Like you're not ungated and stuff on Whatnot. So you can apply to Whatnot to sell vintage, let's say vintage t-shirts. Or you can say, like for me, I did estate sales because they need a picture of what you're going to be selling. I just sent them a picture of my stuff back here. Like they didn't see individual items. They just saw in a group that I got all this stuff. I gave them a link to my eBay store and my YouTube channel, I think. And 9 ounces. And so, but I can decide that I want to sell in football cards. Even though I've gotten approved for estate sales, I can sell in football cards if I wanted to. So let's say I went to a garage sale and I found a whole tray of football cards for $5. I can be like, yeah, I'm going to do football cards. I'm going to do a whole show on football cards and just do bids of, 10 cards, do it in bundles of 10. So that's what I'm talking about. Like you could easily, if you started selling on Whatnot, you can easily just be sourcing specifically for Whatnot. And it's really, in my opinion, it's more of like the fast nickel over the slow dime. If you want to get stuff and move it quickly, it's perfect. So one of the things I'm thinking about doing is, if you watched my travel time chit chat, I talked about it, is I got a lot of death pile stuff that I haven't even listed yet. I'm thinking about maybe starting with that. So it's not even stuff that's listed. My husband said I should take tote A, pull it down, and auction off the stuff in tote A. And then take down tote B and then do tote B. And just sit there and do like oddball stuff where you're not sure. But I'm thinking what I might do is do kind of something similar to the whole like take down tote A or tote B, but do a choice auction, which I have really enjoyed watching choice auctions and being a buyer on those, because you put something like 8 to 10 items or whatever on the table. Could be 4 items, whatever, how many you decide. I'm going to do too many. It becomes overwhelming. Also depends on the size. So when I was talking earlier about these little munchkin people, this little munchkin guy and this, like, so I was on this whole Madame Alexandria. I think she probably had 10 to 15 Madame Alexandrias all on a table. And then you would bid. And if you won, you got to pick out which 2 you wanted or what 3 you wanted, type of thing. I've gone to some of those auctions. I bought my husband a night vision laser scope thing for hunting. And I think I got it for $10. But they had like glassware. They had such an oddball of stuff on the table. And the thing is let's say they put down a milk glass vase that somebody was like, oh my gosh, I want that milk glass vase. Right? And then they put down a night vision scope. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to get that night vision scope. Then it makes it so I'm bidding against somebody who wants a vase where I want the scope. So the price as a seller, you can get in like this bidding thing because they want the first choice. Because I don't know that James is really wanting that milk glass vase. I'm thinking James is also going to want that scope that I'm bidding on. And I ended up winning it for 10, I think it was like $10. So I think that those types of things I enjoy too, because I think it brings again the entertainment value. Because then after, let's say it's pick two, when she took away, let's say I bought those two, and when she took away the Munchkin Mayor and Glenda the Witch, she may have replaced it with a lion and Pinocchio. So then I would be like, oh, I want that lion, right? But now there's only one lion. So do I want to wait and see if the next person gets it? And maybe she puts another wizard. But people were asking, I'd be like, yeah, I'm collecting the Wizard of Oz. So she put out an array of Wizard of Oz items. And I was able to get, one time I didn't get it, and I didn't bid because it went up higher, and I should have bid more, but was Dorothy, because I don't have Dorothy. But I ended up getting the lion, the witch, the scarecrow, the Tin Man. Yeah, I got the both witches. This, but I think I bought this one too. So now I think I got two of those. But anyway, so that was fun. Okay, I have a huge item I need to ship. Let me see if I have anything else before I tackle the item that I'm dreading. Like seriously dreading doing. Let me check Shopify. Let me see if I sold anything on Shopify, and maybe I just missed the notification. Let's see what we got. Orders. No. No order there. So we did Poshmark, did Monokari. Let me just double check Bonanza. Oh, I probably should check Amazon too. I don't think I have anything though. So that's the other thing. I got so many things FBM on Amazon. I'm thinking about maybe doing an auction of just those items also. So it'd be like a new would tag auction. So everything would be new. Again, the back to school, because I've got quite a few things that could be in the back to school, like backpacks. And I've got those notebooks. And I've got some clothing. Let's see, Amazon. Wait till you see what I sold, guys, that I got a package. Oh, I'm hoping. Okay, nothing from Amazon. I am really hoping I'm not going to end up eating the pooch on this one when it comes to shipping. Oh, I'm refreshing. Okay, eBay, Etsy. Okay, yeah, that's the one I got to cancel. All right, let me go get what I sold. And I got to figure out how to ship this. I really should have already come up with. I know I'm going to have to Frankenbox. You'll see. You'll see. Let me go grab it. I got to find where it is. Oh, here it is. I see it. This is what I sold. A frame backpack. It's big. It's big. It's bigger, taller than my desk. But I think I have an idea of how I might ship this. So as I was grabbing it, I noticed the boxes that I think they're the eBay boxes or the post office boxes. I think I might grab one of those and try it. This is 35 inches long. Let's take off the price tag. Hope I didn't keep this in the photo. Didn't even realize. So look it. This is what I paid for it. $2. Guess how much I sold it for? Hey, Timothy. Oh my gosh, I've been thinking about you so much. After we had the talk about those party supplies, I've got I don't know if you heard me say earlier that this week my plan is to be in my office a lot this week. So I need to set up an area to do whatnot. I think part of that will be getting all that party supply. If you're still interested, let me know if you're still interested. If you're not, understandable, because I know I'm a slacker. But my daughter's going to a baby shower, and the poor mom-to-be is planning her own baby shower. And I said, oh, I wish I would have known. I said, I have baby shower invitations and decorations and all this stuff. But she had already gone out and bought everything. Because I showed my daughter and she sent her pictures of it. And her friend said, oh, I already bought everything. So I felt really bad. So I'm like, oh, I got it. I could have gotten you covered. All right, so I paid $3. Oh, I put on here I paid $3, but no, I paid $2. And I sold it for $55 plus shipping. The buyer is all in at $94.78 for this backpack. Oh, that is sad. I know, no one is planning one for her. And then I was wondering, like, who planned mine? I'm guessing, I don't know if my mom is still in here. I'm thinking my mom probably did, or maybe my best friend. But I said to her, doesn't she have a best friend? And so my daughter went to college with her, and she lives in Massachusetts. My daughter lives in Vermont. And, excuse me, she says she doesn't really have any. And her family doesn't really have the money. Like, they wouldn't have the money to put on a shower for her because they just don't have the funds like that. So I said, that's really, I felt bad. So I offered, but yeah, she'd already bought everything. But I said, hey, I got games. Like, if she wants to play any baby games and stuff, I've got stuff I can donate as for prizes. I got the games themselves because I had some of that in my party supplies. Ended up being she didn't want any of it, so she didn't want to play any games. I guess it's gonna be a really small baby shower. All right, so let me grab a 35-inch box. So I think maybe if I do 2 boxes, and let me see how wide. We're gonna need it probably 17 to 18 inches wide. Let me go check what I got for that box. I may have to take boxes out of a box. All right, here's box number 1. I gotta go get the other one. All right, here's box number 2. All right, for those just joining me, I am packaging a framed backpack. So she is still with the baby daddy. I don't know much about him. Okay, so this is going to be wider than I need. I wonder. Okay. Now, I'm thinking. Hold on. Where did I put my. Oops. Knocking stuff over here. How wide is this? 21. That's 25. So what I might do is cut this and slide it in this way, and then tape 2 of these together. So I'm going to have to tape this side. Time to Frankenbox. I didn't want to be afraid of packaging a big item. I had a feeling the money would be there. And I guess I was correct. Let me make sure. Let me see where this is going. I don't think I put on international. I just want to make sure it didn't default. Okay, it's only going to New Jersey. They chose UPS, I think. I think that's all I put. Yeah, UPS. UPS ground, $20 is what they're paying. FedEx is 28. Well, I put down 4 pounds, 12 ounces. I bet you it's going to be more than that. Yeah. I probably did it wrong. Let's just hope we don't have to eat too much in shipping. But in the long run, a $2 item sold for $55. You know, I was just thinking, I sold it for $55 and they paid, how much did they pay? They paid $33. Okay, there must be taxes. So I'm like, that didn't sound right, the difference. All right, I cut this. Well, that was stupid. Just tape that just for me to cut it. I'm going to cut this hole in this box. I'm going to cut a hole in the box. Okay. Oh, probably need to tape that. Cut the flap off. Cut the flap off. I like to save these in case I ever sell sports cards or whatever. Flaps are good for reinforcing. Seems like lately all my flaps say eBay on them. Okay, I got to tape. I thought this was still taped. That came undone. Yeesh. They went crooked on me. You guys are quiet today. I hope you're all packaging your orders. Okay. So I think so I cut the side of the box instead of putting it in that way. I think that it will, yeah. Excuse me for coughing in your ears. But look, it fits better this way. But now I'm going to cut the other one exactly like it and slide it over. Cut off this flap. Gosh, yesterday morning, my husband went to bed at 6 in the morning. He was up all night long watching The Last Kingdom. All right, so let me move this. I should have made sure they're the same size, because that would really stink. They both had 12 by 12 boxes in them. Oh yeah, they're the same size. So I got to tape this up. I might as well slice this while I'm at it, because I'm going to end up slicing you. Oh, maybe I shouldn't slice this, because I'm going to need something for a top. I'm going to take it all the way off. Oh, no. So one's going to come all the way off. Yeah, I got to take it all the way off. Just got to slide all the way on. And then I'll use the bottom as the top. Good old Frankenboxing. I'm just going to tape that, keep it down. Texas. Mowing hay today, 26 acres. Rake tomorrow. You rake it that quickly? Does it dry out that fast? You guys it's been really hot in Texas, though. I feel like the farmer across the road, it takes like a week before he comes back and cleans up. We were driving behind a raker, not yesterday, day before, Saturday. My husband went garage sailing with me. And he was just like, I wonder who invented that. I wonder if they made money off of it. If they patented it. And so many times those early inventors ended up making hardly anything off of it. 110? Holy smokes. Do you have air conditioning in your mower? Are you one of those rich farmers? I'm thinking if you're only doing 29 acres or 26 acres, you might not have it. Versus if you were like one of those 1,000-acre people. Oh, sorry. I got a cobweb in my nose. Now my nose is itchy. Okay. Here we go. I am not going to put anything around this backpack. I feel like, it's going to move a little, but it's a backpack. It's made for rugged hikes. All right, so let me see. I'm going to chop it. I'm going to chop it like right here. Oh, maybe, you know what? I'm going to see what the weight difference is before I cut it down. Probably shouldn't have pulled that off because it just probably made that side a little weaker. All right. Here we go again. It's helpful when your box is just a little bit smaller on the bottom than the top. Then when they're the same size. Come on. There we go. There we go. Sliding it on. There, it's at the top. Look at this baby. Look at that. What a job. All right, I'm going to weigh this. Oops. Hold on. Dropping stuff. Dropping the tape. Okay, let's put you right here. Let's hope you're not going to hit that. I think you might. I might have to move that. I just want to see if I have to cut that flap down. Like if it goes over, yeah. See, it's 6.17 right now. So I'm going to cut this to make it less than 6. So now, I got to try and get this off. What the heck? Let's do it this way. Oh, shoot. It's right on there tight. I'm going to try and cut it while it's on the box. I think I can pull it away. I think if I pull, I'm pulling it away and slicing. Let's see if it works. Because I want to bring it down size-wise. It stinks because I would have scored it with my box cutter and had made my line a little straighter. Okay, there's that one. So it's time consuming shipping these bigger items, but the payoff is really good. Like the ROI on this is really well. Anybody go garage selling this weekend? There was 61 garage sales just between two community sales. There were 61. And I think I hit almost all of them. There was a couple I drove by because I was like, yeah, there was hardly anything. Or all I saw was pink baby stuff. I went to a lot of garage sales with just kids stuff. I'll usually still stop because a lot of times they'll at least still have one table full of household. I like housewares. My garage sale I'm having this weekend has no clothing. It's all housewares and collectibles. She does have a tote of clothes she gave me, but I'm not putting the clothes out. All right. One more side. And then this should be good. It should be under 6. Got some more scraps. Me likey these scrappies. Okay. Just don't want to cut too deep. Don't want to cut the box underneath it. That would be no bueno. Another scrap. Okay, alrighty. Now I gotta tape the heck out of this. Let's see how much it weighs now. Oh yeah, 5 pounds, 11 ounces. Yes. Hey, Holly, I was just thinking of you. Because I'm celebrating my boxes right now. And I know how much you like to celebrate that I celebrate. And I got to say, all weekend, I was so glad to know that you're not on the east side of Kentucky, dealing with all that flooding. Between all the tornadoes and hey, SRG, I haven't seen you in forever. Hope all is well. But with the tornadoes last year and then the water this year, gosh, this is fun watching you wrestle with it. Hey, I'm here for your enjoyment. Hey, come here. I think I wrestle more with the tape. All right. Well, we got one side taped. Let's do the other side. Let's do the other side. Hey, good morning, Jill. Can you DM me, please? I have a source to ungate DVD, and it is not. Hey, is it a Christian source? Because I actually, when I get done this, I need to print off my tax form because I am going to order from the Christian. It's like Christian CDs and stuff. But you know what I decided to do is I'm ordering Christmas related ones and just sell them for hopefully break even. Let me know if it's not the same one. But the other one you can get the media for like $1.99. So if you only have to order 10 of them, that's only $19.99 to get ungated and DVDs. Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, it worked for you? Yeah, I've heard people, I watched Walter Blake, or is it Blake Walter? He goes by Blake, but I think it's Walter. No Block. Somebody commented, who was it? One of my regulars commented in one of my videos that was a video out there about that. And so I went and checked it out yesterday, started the order process, thought, okay, I'll do it tax free, save me $4. But I have to like print the form, sign it, and then upload it. So I appreciate you reaching out though, Jill, definitely. It pays to put something out there on video form because people sometimes will watch my videos and then they will lead me in the direction I need to go. I bought this on eBay so I could use all this eBay tape. All right, I just got to do this side. Just got to, ooh, that box is sunk in. Hope the tape will catch it. I don't know if it's going to. I can't wait to see how much this is going to cost to ship. Okay. I think I'm going to have to go all the way around the whole box. This is not sticking. I'm going to do one continuous thing. I should have picked out my packages because they're behind me and I can't move around the stuff I've already packaged. It's in my way. All right. Oh no, I'm out of eBay tape. I can't go all the way around. All out of tape. Okay. Let's see. Let's put you like this. Let's get some more tape. And let's see what you guys are all saying. I did a big purple or big purge. I said purple. I did a big purge recently and got rid of a bunch of old books, really trimming down the sewing patterns, flatware with some small assortments. Yeah, I'm hoping to do some trimming down, but through Whatnot. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. I know it's going to take a while. It takes a while to get a following. The problem is if I change things up too much, like people are going to be following me after the first show thinking my shows might always be like that. But if I change things up, I just hopefully people come back. I wish you could follow people, and then I wish you could like super follow people. So there's some people like I want to always know. So you know, like you can subscribe and then turn on notifications. So I wish I could like subscribe to people on Whatnot and then turn on notifications. I know that I guess that's probably the bookmark, but you got to find it. And I don't always know when they're going to bookmark. Because the couple that I've gone to recently, I've really enjoyed their shows, and I want to know when they go live again. Somebody went live that I follow, and I was really bummed that I missed it, but I get so many pop-ups of people going live that I just honestly, I just start to ignore them because there's just so many of them. All right, I got to finish this. Go in this direction. And then I just need to double check. Okay. This side wasn't sticking. See right here, it's not sticking. Because, see it right here? Because this is like popped up. How am I going to get that to stick? What if I just did... I got my fan on. Let me try doing this and then pushing. Oh, something on my desk fell. I don't know. Damn fan. I like it, but it's not good when I'm trying to play with my tape. All right. I see a new person in here. Oh, Jersey Gypsy. Hi. Packing some orders over here too. Sweet. I hope you had a good sales weekend. Sales have been so weird. All right. So this is still not sticking. I need to like stick my hand up underneath and push it, but I don't know how to do that. Like there's no way to do that. Maybe I should put another piece that goes from one end all the way to the other. Just I'm a little worried about it coming undone because it's not sticking. I'm going to do one more over here. And then I'm calling it a day. And we're going to see what the damage is for shipping. All right, let's weigh this baby again. Here we go. 513. 513. See, and I did 412. So I'm already bigger. Oh, you know what I might try? I might try pirate ships rates versus eBay's rates. So let's go alongside. It's 30, little over 33. So maybe I should just say 34 because, you know, I don't want to get an invoice after the fact. By 21. By 6. Okay, got saved a little bit on that. Let's see the damage. Oh my gosh, it's cheaper. Hey, good morning, Glenn, Swamp Picker. So they paid $33.89, and it's going to cost me $17.31. I'm not even going to check Pirate Ship. I'm more than happy with that, and they could possibly get it by tomorrow if I ship it today. That is so cool. All right, so for those, Jersey and Swamp, who came in a little late, Jill, I don't know if you saw it either. This is one of those backpacks with the frame. That's what I sold. Paid $2, sold it for $55, and now I'm going to make a little bit on shipping. Oh, sweet. All right, I just want to make sure I taped everything good. I don't like that list isn't sticking. I guess I could probably maybe do another one right here. I don't know. What do you guys do when it doesn't stick? Should I keep putting them until it sticks? Maybe that's what I should do. I'm gonna put a couple more. I don't like that it's not sticking. What a waste of tape. Okay, now it's starting to stick. All right. All right, now at least you can't put your hand up into it. I think all the bottoms, I think the sides are all taped. I know they were loose. All right. Okay. Yes! I'm so excited. I was really, really worried about it being like over expense wise. Let's see what it says for FedEx. FedEx is $25. So UPS Ground is the cheapest. Should I check and see what Pirate Ship is? I'm gonna check. What the heck? We got a few minutes here. This is the last item for today. So let's see what that says. Let me put in 34.21.6. 34.21.6. And it was 513. Oh, my Instagram. Like I just got a vibration. I was hoping it was a sale. Get rates. All right, so that was $17.31. Oh, it's the same price on Pirate Ship. Same price. $100 insurance included. Does eBay include $100 insurance? It doesn't say. Oh, what's this? Make sure you do not exceed the weight and size restrictions. If the package exceeds these weights and size. Well, what are the restrictions? Well, I mean, if I'm putting in, how can I? Oh, package dimensions can be up to 108 inches in length, 165 in length and girth. Okay, I'm not exceeding. I think I'm going to ship it with pirate ship because eBay doesn't say whether or not they have insurance. And honestly, I'd rather deal with pirate ship if there's an issue because they have been really, really wonderful to work with. All right, I'm going to go pirate ship. Now I got to go to UPS. That was a good one. I bought 2 printers today. Oh, hey, Beth. Reseller Robo in the house. Okay, let me put this on. All right. Yes. All right. I gotta pop open this nasty stuff. This is my last can of this. This stuff is nasty. You just got a vibration watch reminder? Oh, to watch me or for somebody else? I just got a vibration. What was it for? It was an Instagram thing. But this is what I'm talking about. So if you start following people, okay. Well, just today there's 4. Hey, Jules Resale. I don't know if you're watching me, but thank you for following me. Those are my notifications on Whatnot today. But man, the notifications are ridiculous. So I was watching videos today, and I went to Walter Blake. Noblock had one, and he just replied to mine. How do you get Whatnot to do a bundle transaction? It says payment succeeded after every win when I do it. Oh no, you got to do. So I had commented on Walter's post. I said bundles save you money also. You're charged 30 cents per transaction. Thank you, BF Vintage, if you're watching, for following. And so I said 4 cards times 30 cents individually or 30 cents per bundle. So don't just put 1 card up, put 4, bundle them into 4 cards and sell them like that. Because a lot of people are like, yeah, but you get discounted shipping the more you buy. And it would make sense. It seems right, but it would be nice if Whatnot had it at the point where they didn't charge a seller until the end of your show, because then they could bundle and only charge them for the total of whatever it's going to be. But instead they say, all right, you just bought that for $4 with $4 in shipping, so that's $8. Now your next item is going to be, you say you bid up to $2 and it's only 50 cents more. So now they're going to charge you $2.50. But so you're paying for the 2 transactions, you're paying that 30 cents. So it really kind of stinks. Tamara, can I watch from a laptop? You keep it. I answered you when you asked me. So let's look and see. I'm almost positive you can. I was watching, but I know that when I went to do don't sign me in as Yellow Brick Road. I'm not on there as Yellow Brick Road. Get away. Get away, get away, get away now. All right, let me stop sharing just in case it shows my password. I need to get out of here. Oh, I don't know why it keeps doing that. Signing me in as what I'm not. I'm Yellow Fox. Now log in. Log in. We've texted you a code. Hey, thank you, Lisa, for following me. In case you're here on the channel. 607. I'm not going to tell you the number. All right. Sure, save my password. Okay, now we're going to go back to sharing. Share your screen. And maybe I should put here, invite friends. Look, if you want to be a friend, you give $10 and you can get $10. I'm going to put this down here. If you don't have a Whatnot, I would appreciate if you used my referral code because I'd get $10. So somebody used my code, but you don't get the $10 until somebody actually buys something. So they have to buy their first item and then you get the $10. But I can earn $200 if you sign up to be a Whatnot seller. I'll put this one in there too. If you decide to be a Whatnot seller, if you use that link, I end up making $200 after you have your first sale and make at least one, or first live and make at least one sale. So whoever I used, don't you hate, look, see how I can't click off, can't exit this? I got to shrink my page to get the X at 80%. I'm going to go back so you can see the page. All right, so first pops up are shows from the host you follow. Like, look at this. Somebody has a loaf of bread. There's somebody selling food tonight. I think it's tonight. I'm like, I like the food. This person, Cracked Breaks, they're on all the time. So you'll notice that there are people who hire people to run their shows for them. I'm excited to go to this one. It's all about plants tonight. Here's some popular shows. All right, let's go up to, I love my estate sales. Let's see if anybody is live right now. Okay, we got some. Let's do, so this one's got 17 people in it. I like to go to the ones that don't have a lot of people. Oh, this one was on yesterday. I watched them. I thought they put that Popeye up for auction. But because a lot of times you don't have to compete with people. Oh, which one, Nicole State? Because she is on here. She's probably doing clothing now. I wouldn't buy from her. I wouldn't give her the time of day to follow her. All right, so here's Caitlin. Let's see.
No chips or cracks or repairs, but there is some crazy. Because these are older.
So you can, when you log on your phone, you would have to click on. So let me show you, like on your phone. It's a little different.
Okay, so these are really cool too. I thought about putting these on eBay, but nah.
Oh yes, Nicole State is on right now. She's got 110 people in there.
But they're African salt and pepper shakers, and they're in pretty good condition.
I don't follow her, but she pops up.
And one is missing a stopper. But I'll give you guys the close-ups real quick.
So I'm gonna put this is on the phone.
Let me see if we can get better.
So on the computer screen over here, you can see auction, buy it now, sold, purchased. On here, you'd have to click on over on the side. You'd have to click on the store to see the products over here. So what I like is you can see what they're going to be running. And a lot of times I'll pop in and I'll look and I'll be like, yeah, nothing I want. And I leave.
Starting so high. We'll start them at $5.
I'm just going to turn this down a little bit. You don't need to hear her talking to you. She's probably an investor in this Whatnot because she jumps from platform to platform because she gets kicked off. Right? I don't think she does much YouTube anymore after she stole all that money from people. She's got some holiday cross-stitch crafts completed. Got quite variety here. But you can come and look and see what she's selling. And then, so I like it because it shows like a $5 start. So, like approximately what she's going to be selling the stuff for. For those watching on your phone, I apologize. It's probably wicked tiny. But I also like that you can go up here on buy it now. And she doesn't have anything, but let's say you have something. A lot of people will do kind of like that, buy me a taco. They'll have it so people can just pretty much donate to their Whatnot channel. But a lot of times they'll have specific stuff. So for instance, I was talking about Ann Eckhart earlier, and she sells stickers on Etsy. So even though she might be auctioning off Squishmallows, she'll have some of her stickers under Buy It Now. So that's kind of neat. I might do that for, maybe I'll put like some of my planners and stuff like that in here. And then what I'll do if you're starting off and you need people to follow is I'll go under here and I'll look and I'll see like this girl, Tammy, like or I assume it's a girl, just bought this. So I'll actually follow people who are buyers, like people who are actually spending money, and hope that they'll return the follow and follow me. I don't know. I haven't really been looking to see if that's happened, but you can also see like she started it at $4, it sold for 11. She started this at 3, it sold for 5, 2 for 2. So it kind of gives you an idea of how popular things are. Where so she did a giveaway. So kind of if you're doing some like research on what to sell, you can kind of pay attention and be like, oh geez, this was a $3 start and it got up to 7, so there was more than just one person buying. So something like that might be popular to look and source. You will know at this time of day there's not very many people, so I don't think so. You can chat in here. I'm almost positive that when it said like to bid, I'm almost positive you cannot bid on a laptop. I think you have to be on your phone. Let me find, where was Nicole? Let me go back to Nicole and I'll see if I can bid on one of her items. Because I know with 111 people in there, I'll get outbid. If I'm like the first bidder, somebody else will outbid me. It's popular shows. Okay, right here, Nicole State. Well, I guess it depends on if she's got like $1 openings or not. So the other thing you can look and see, viewer profile. So she has sold over 3,000 items on here already. She's got 5,300 followers. Wow. She's very active. Right, look at, these are all her shows. See, $1 start. So she's got, yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Saturday. So she does 5 days a week. Let's see what her start bids are at. Yeah, see, she started at, oh, I don't know what she started. It just shows her end. Oh, yeah, so she's starting this at $20. Yeah, I'm not going to bid on her. Oh, you can bid on a laptop, says Gutted. Okay. I know that I couldn't enter a giveaway on the laptop because I prefer to watch it on a laptop myself. And it wouldn't let me do it this weekend when I was doing it on a laptop. So I had it on my phone. I wanted to turn that off. And discounted health and beauty sellers or scrub shirt. Yeah, there is health and beauty. Yep. There's a lot of, they keep expanding um the categories. So trading cards and games, sports. So toys are not just your toys, it's your Funko Pops, your Legos. I mean, those are toys, but in my opinion, like Funko, that's more kind of like collectibles. Comics, sneakers, streetwear, vintage and thrift clothing. There's a lot of sellers in this realm right here. Bags, jewelry and accessories, watches, video games and movies, NFTs, coins and money, music. If you want me to look at any of these further, let me know. Electronics, arts and crafts. Arts and crafts is kind of interesting because you can do supplies or the actual like finished crafts. You'll find sometimes people will do like you'll see them doing their craft. Let's see. Oh, there's nobody live right now under crafts. But sometimes you'll see them actually like making their pottery. Um, Again, this is the one I go to all the time: vintage sales and or estate sales and vintage decor, Disneyana. So this Whatnot will give you the books, crystals and gems, stamps, health and beauty, food and drink, home and garden, return palettes, kawaii. I don't know what would be on the other. So health and beauty. So there's no sales right now, but there's 19 scheduled for, well, I guess forever, right? There's 19 of them scheduled. What was the other? Food and drink. So I was checking out, oh yeah, this person. I'm like, something weed. I'm thinking this guy's probably selling like pot brownies. But when you look at his buy now, it's actually Chicago style heart or hot gardenia. Isn't that like those like pickled vegetables? Isn't that what that stuff is? Gardeniera. Yeah, a variety of fresh vegetables and hot peppers. So he's got these as his buy it now. I don't know what he'll be auctioning off. First whatnot cooking stream. I don't know. I don't know. Look at all the chat like before he even went live. There's like all this chat. So yeah, so somebody said you can bid. So that's good that you can bid on the computer. I don't know. I'm really kind of excited for it. I'm excited to set up my first show. I might do that today because I think I might do a show. Probably won't be till next week though. They say that you should plan your first show at least a week out, so you have a week to advertise it, so people will bookmark it and all that. No need to have your hair done or put makeup on. Yeah, most people don't even get in front of the camera. Um, yeah, very rarely. You'll see some like the vintage T-shirt wearers, like those are not weird. The sellers, they're like they're in front, and man, when you log on at night, their energy is so. Some of them are so off the wall. There was somebody was selling. What were they selling last night? Her music was so loud. She was talking so loud over the music. And I don't know if it was her boyfriend or husband or whoever was in the background. And and I said, it sounds like a party there because there was so much background noise. And whoever it was almost like he was a disc jockey and he was announcing, he's like, yeah, Yellow Fox, we're having a party here. Like, but you could hear him like yelling it from in the back. But I was just like, I can't even handle this. Like, this is too much for me. They're so wild, some people. But then I've gone to some and like their setup was just great. They're selling again clothing, t-shirts, and they had something coming down from the ceiling that they would just clip the shirt on the hanger, but you saw all the racks of the stuff. I think it's nice when people can kind of like see all the other stuff you might have for sale. And I don't really have a setup like that. I got to figure out what I want to do. But yeah, just watching really kind of gives you an idea of the way you could set it up. You can use, if you've ever used OBS for streaming, you can use that on Whatnot. And like a lot of people will, like I have my laptop here and I have the webcam right here, right there. They'll take the webcam and turn it around. They'll use their laptop to stream because a lot of people, most people use their phone, but you can use a laptop with your camera and stream down on the items and do it that way too. So you can sit here and type in if you're, because that's the big thing. Like if you're using your phone and you're showing, like I was talking earlier about these people who have like tables, or maybe like instead of stuff in totes, some people have their stuff is just was it like garage flips, Lonnie? When you go and look at his stuff, a lot of times it's like all just on the shelves, just loose sitting on the shelves. And the people will sit there and just use their phone and go through and show you, and like, if you see something, let me know and I'll pull it and run it. And if you were to do something like that, and somebody said, hey, yeah, I want that bottle of Goo Gone, then you got to pull it, you got to put it in front of the camera to be like, okay, this is what we're bidding on. But now you got to type it in and set it up. So if you're using your phone, you don't want to be like this, typing it in and having like literally everybody be looking right up your nose as you're typing stuff. So I think it's important that you have two things. I think it's nice if you have help. My husband said he would help me. I'm really hoping he does. And I'm hoping it doesn't become more of an issue with him helping. So I have to laugh because I said to him yesterday, I said, can you please help me? You know, I'm like, you feel like men sometimes. I'm sorry, men. I don't want to lump all men in, but I think there are some men who purposely don't do things correctly, so you don't ever ask them to do it again. And, we've been married 33 years and we've lived here for 5. And I said to him yesterday, can you please get me from noon until 2 to help get this house cleaned? Because it really hasn't had a good cleaning since like March. Because we've been gone. We've been camping. The dust is thick. Like it's really needed some cleaning. His parents and my mom were coming over for dinner last night, but it needed cleaning even without them coming over. And so he decided he was going to dust. So he grabbed a bottle of like Pledge, but it's like Dust, I think it was, and there wasn't much left. And so he went in to grab another bottle, and I know I had a bottle of Pledge in there. Well, I didn't pay attention because I assumed he knew how to dust. And I went to go put something away in one of the bedrooms, and I saw this about this big brown dot of liquid on the ground. And I'm like, what's that? What's that from? He goes, oh, I must have dripped. I'm like, dripped what? You should be like, you're using Pledge. Like, what do you mean drip? He was using that I don't know if my mom's in here anymore. I can't remember what it's called. But you know that stuff that you use, but it has like, it's almost like it stains it. Like it's like a stain. So if you have like chips or scratches, you can use that and it will help fill in your scratches. What the heck was that called? I don't know. He was using that to dust everything. I'm like, you just literally put a sheet of stain over everything. It's not stain, but it's made to be like that. I don't know. Maybe one of you know. I can't think of what it's called. So then I went to do laundry. So I asked him at one point, I'm like, so he ended up not dusting anymore. He stopped. So I had to finish doing the dusting later in the day. But I said to him, can you go strip the bed? Because I want to wash the sheets. And so he threw them in the washing machine. Well, when I went to start another load last night, I noticed that so our washing machine's got 3 spots: fabric softener, laundry detergent, and OxyClean. And I noticed that the OxyClean was full of fabric softener. I said, you seriously don't even know where the fabric softener goes in our washing machine? Like, that's how infrequently he does it. And then I thought, they're like, I think he's purposely doing all this so I don't ever ask him to help me clean. Oh my goodness. I almost went to Facebook and started bitching about him last night. But instead, I held it for you guys here on YouTube instead. All right. If I had my basement as my background, I wouldn't make one sale. I need to hire someone to help me straighten it out. Disaster is putting it behind. So that's like me. Like right now, this is like, it's a mess. All over here, a mess. You walk. I don't even know. Let me hold on. Let me try and take you. Let me see if I can take you a little bit. Let me see. Okay, so look right here. This is how you walk in and out of my office. See that little tiny opening? That's how small it is. Because there's just crap piled everywhere. Look at it. It is a mess. It is a mess. And I don't know if I can show you. All right, so see right, hold on. All right here, all along that whole side is all stuff that's listed that needs to get filed away. So that is on my to-do today. I got to do that. I got a lot to do. I seriously have been like I don't want to work. My desk is a mess. Yeah, I got stuff at garage sales I picked up that I need to. Oh, see, this has got some green stuff. So I need to clean those. I bought some blow molds this weekend that need to be cleaned. I bought 2 printers I need to test. I bought a Nintendo Wii that I got to figure out if that works. I don't know. I just got a lot of stuff. I got a lot of stuff I need to do. This blow molds I'm not as worried about quickly getting because that's a Christmas thing. So I'll list those later. And I know that come October 1st, I'm here. Like we're not traveling. We're not doing anything. Like I'm here. Actually, I think it might even be before that. So we have a trip. We have nothing planned right now for August. We're supposed to go to Michigan, but yeah, kind of got angry at my husband because I was doing all the planning, and this is a trip he wants to take. September, we're going to a campground at the beginning, and then we're going to the RV show the 14th. We'll be home on the 18th. Yeah, so from the 18th forward. Oh no, I am going to Warrensburg, New York for their it's like the world's largest community garage sale. As of right now, I'm going. If the weather looks like it's going to be bad, I'm going to cancel my hotel room. But yeah, so October 1st, I'm here. So my plan is to start to get everything situated. I want to get it situated so it's easy to process the stuff for Whatnot. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just really excited. I'm excited that Whatnot, you can move stuff quickly if it sells. And I was watching a show last night. They put something up for bid, and the time ran out. I think she had it on for like a minute and a half. The time ran out, and she just reset it for another minute and a half for the same item. I left. So I'm like, listen, if people didn't want it right now, they don't want it another minute and a half. Because I can see if you run it and like a half hour later run it again, because you're probably going to have all new people in there. But I feel like back to back running it, why don't you just set it for 3 minutes then? Because it's really not going to make any difference. I see folks use a blur background filter. Oh, I haven't seen that. I know you can do it on the newer iPhones. I don't have a newer one, so I know you can set it up. I've learned some tricks and tricks and tips and tricks. I don't know what I was just trying to say, but I think the big thing is, like Walter was saying, he entered, or Blake put all his stuff in his, because you go in and you list it. So even if you don't, like, you're going to do a choice auction, which is I think what I'm going to do my first one. I'll probably do a choice, and then I'll put in like choice, choice 1, choice 2, choice 3, choice 4. But the big thing with that is you've got to, that's when I say you really should have somebody with you, because if somebody chose something, you've got to take the time to write down what it is. So if somebody is helping you, they can write down that choice 2, the winner was Yellow Fox, and she chose this, this, and this, if it's like 3 items or whatever. So I think that's important. But I have heard from other people that do choice that sometimes it slows things down because people take forever to choose. So I think it's important that you're constantly telling your buyers, like, hey, if you're bidding, just make sure you're ready to choose what you want, because we're gonna be moving on. Honestly, if I have a slow buyer, I'll probably be like, you're out of here. I'm not. If you're gonna slow down my stream, which is going to slow down, like, make people not stay, or if I can get like 17 people are in here right now, I'd want to keep those 17 engaged. But if you got that one person who's slowing things down, and next thing you know you're dropped down to 12 people, I'd be like, yeah, I'd rather lose you and keep those other people to keep things moving. We'll see. All right, well, I think that's probably it, folks. We've been on for a couple hours today. It's almost 11. I got to go to UPS now that I have that big box to ship. I'm excited though. I saw another one at a garage sale this weekend, and but it was really dirty. It would have taken way too much time just to clean it up, and I didn't want to have to deal with that. But yeah, I'm really excited about this one. I have one in the garage, an orange one. I really need to take a picture of it and list that one. My biggest challenge with big things are, how do you take a picture of them? So that one I just put it in front of my fireplace. So I think I probably will do that with, we have a bright orange one in the garage that we've been trying to sell at our garage sale, and it hasn't sold. So I think I might do that with that one. If anybody knows anybody who loves angels, I have got so many angels. I've got a ton of Christmas decorations. My mother-in-law, we're having a garage sale this weekend, and she was a vast collector of large musical things that light up, make noise, like decorations, right? So like she's got 3 of the exact same Easter bunny that you plug in and it makes noise, and I don't know what it does. I haven't plugged it in, but I'm sure they all work. But there's a lot of that. Witches, Christmas ones, like a lot of it. A lot. A lot. I can't even explain how much a lot is. Like, we've got 2 tables full, and I take it back, 3 tables full, and yeah, I need another table. That's how much stuff. So, hey, Vanessa, I'm glad you caught me too. I appreciate it, and I know I probably pulled you from Silver Hair Stacker. I think you've been in there when I've popped in the morning, and Honestly, I got to tell you, I got a thing saying Silver Hair Stacker was going live at 9, and I said, "Oh, I gotta go live at 8:45. I gotta beat him so people come in here and don't pop over to him." No, I don't want to steal anybody from anyone. But yeah, I want people in here. All right, I hope you guys all have a great week, and I will definitely let you know if you're not a member of my Discord. Please look at the description and the down below. I don't know if it's on this one yet, but there's a link to my reselling Discord. Which, by the way, if you join Whatnot, they do as a seller, they do have a Discord they use for their sellers. And but join and just to stay up to date with stuff because I'll be posting there. Plus on my Instagram, I am Yellow Brick Road Reselling on Instagram. I will be posting on there when I'm doing my Whatnot show. I would absolutely love if you guys came to my Whatnot show, my first Whatnot, even if you don't buy, just come watch how I'm doing it. Troubleshoot, tell me afterwards all the crap that I did and it didn't work. But I would absolutely love feedback. And I think that sometimes when people see that there's people in a room, it makes them kind of go into the room. So if I could get like 20 people in a room, I would be like beyond ecstatic for 20 people. Todd never talks to me. Todd doesn't talk to anybody, does he? He doesn't even look at a camera. I don't even know what he looks like. He just shows his desk. How do you join Discord? I don't know what it is. You've talked about it, no idea. Also, it's like a social media platform. Just go to discord.com. It originally was for gamers and people would like stream for gaming on it. I guess there's like a fee structure if you want it. I don't do any of that. I don't do any fee things. But yeah, it's nice because everything's broken out. So if you want to talk eBay, there's an eBay, they call them channels. So there's an eBay channel, an Amazon, an Etsy, Poshmark, Macari, a Whatnot. We've added a Whatnot in the last couple weeks. Bolos. So if somebody finds like a really good bolo, the people will post that. I can't remember all the other hashtags, but there's quite a few of them. So it's nice because it keeps everything like on Facebook. Sometimes it's hard to easily see, like if you don't sell on, let's say you just sell on eBay, you end up getting all this chatter about other stuff on some of the reselling platforms, and it's nice to, or on like Facebook. And this one it's specific. You can just go look at just eBay. So I don't know. I kind of like it. I like how it's broken up. And honestly, the biggest positive is it's not Facebook. It's not run by Facebook, and there's nobody except for me that's going to censor anything that you say. So, I mean, we do keep, religion, politics, all that stuff off in there, but it's just, yeah, I really like it. I like it a lot more than Facebook, honestly. So that's why I'm there. But yeah, so go and check it out and make me join Whatnot. Yes, join Whatnot. Join Whatnot. Apply to be a seller. Use that link. Give me $200. No, but even just as a buyer, go and check it out. Even if you don't use my link, I think it's worth checking out. It seems like it's definitely something that's growing rapidly. And I think if you can get on the ground floor, I think it will help because I think that it'll push you in the algorithm of who Whatnot shows when you do go live. So I don't know. I think it's worth testing. It's worth trying out. You do not have to be in front of the camera. If you go on and look, you'll see a lot of people are not in front of the camera. A lot of them. So if you're worried about that, don't be worried about that because you can easily do it without being in front of the camera. Unless you're doing clothing, that can be a little more challenging. But you can lay stuff out. I mean, they'll see your arms and stuff. I gotta do my fingernails a little better, I think. Sometimes my fingernails aren't so nice. But so I might actually paint my fingernails. Okay, see you guys later. Have a great week and go get those sales. Alrighty, bye.